Just discovered that I may have a son here in this land.
How much child support she getting from?
The king pays no child support.
No child support for 30 years and you came back? You was a dummy.
I'm gonna wear my crown while I'm talking to you both.
You know, the irony, dude, is we had 3 previous interviewers named Semmi.
No way. I don't. I think you're lying to me. There's no way that's true. My first question is actually for Eddie, and it is about my name. The first movie has many memorable classic moments. Now, the line that stood out to me the most was, when you think of garbage, think of Akeem.
When you think of garbage, think of Akeem. Well, I have to get back to my sanitation duties.
Do you know what I had to go through? I'm just curious.
Did they tease you? Somebody say that to you as growing up for real?
Yes, fans of the movie.
So there are fans of the movie that are bullies? I would never have thought that.
But 33, years is kind of like a long time to kind of step away from a franchise. How did you all manage to kind of like keep the sequel fresh and modern while still holding true to what made the original such a hit film?
What we did was when I got the idea, I went out and I got the original writers, Barry Blasi and David Sheffield. And we got the structure of the movie down, the story, how it was gonna, what the story was gonna be. Then we got Kenya, who, the creator of Blackish and Grownish, and he put the modern stuff on it, and it just kind of came together. And I'm paraphrasing. It took 4 years. It was a process. I never even thought about doing a sequel. Then over the years, the movie just stayed out there. The movie became like a cult movie, and people, have Coming to America themed parties and get dressed up as Halloween and some of the characters, and it just stayed around. So maybe about 6 years ago, I got the idea, like, hey, this is a way you could connect those dots, and it's 30 years later, and most of the cast is still alive. So it was like, let's it kind of came together. Now I plan on doing a third one, but the third one isn't for 16 years, but I already have an idea.
There are a few surprise characters from the previous film. I won't spoil it for anyone, but how did you all decide who to bring back for the sequel and why?
We knew we had to bring back all the characters that we did with the special effects makeup. We knew we had to bring all of them back, and there were others. We brought there were some farmers that didn't make the cut. We wanted to bring them all those characters back and do some other characters. Originally, I was supposed to do Wesley's character, the General Izzy. That was supposed to be a makeup, and I was going to do General Izzy, and then I did Dolomite, and it was like, Wesley would be much better than me in this part. So we wound up going with Wesley. But we thought it was important to bring back all those characters. I don't think people realize how hard the process of doing these characters are. Like my least favorite thing is, before you start, you have to have your entire head covered in plaster. I can't do that. Eddie, you know that process? And the older you get going through that process too. Our age, and they put plaster all over you. It's different from when you're in your 20s and you do that. And life is an adventure then. Now you'd be like, just say, don't kill me. How long I got to keep your shit on? I was being so heavy last time. All this necessary?
Hello, I am Akeem Jaffer, King of Zamunda. You are the heir to the throne.
Yes, my son.
Name your son Semmi.
Or my daughter. I'm gonna name my daughter Semmi, actually.
Akeem wins. Actually, the name Semmi is from a girl from the club that we know. I knew named Semmi. We made up all those names. Half those names in Coming to America are made up names, isn't it? Semmi is a real name, but Jaffe Jofa is not a real name. Aeolion, the mother's name, that's not a real. I made those names up.
He's supposed to be like the Prince of Wakanda.
Wakanda is a fictional place.
Not to everybody.
Zamunda is a very real nation.
I don't need no handout. Wait a minute. All right.